The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys! This is Girls Talk, Boys Talk, presented by Invisalign, trusted by over 500 NFL players for their winning smiles. And broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now, your host, Nicole Hutchison.
Happy Friday, Cowboys Nation. Welcome into Girls Talk, Boys Talk, presented by Invisalign NES WBC Studio. I'm Nicole Hutchison alongside Brianna Aldridge, Christy Scales, Aisha Morrison. Ladies, what's popping? Good morning. How y'all doing?
Wake up!
Wake up! There we go.
I did it.
I feel like you practiced last night.
A little bit.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
I'm sure the neighbors appreciated that.
I'm getting better.
They're probably. All right, we got some football to look forward to on Sunday. Cowboys, Eagles, we've been breaking it all down all week long, but it's getting real now. Hopefully the Cowboys feel that same sentiment, which I'm sure they do. We got a practice report, though, to go over. Aisha?
What? All right, so Cowboys practice yesterday. Malik Hooker was out of practice with a personal matter. Initially, when I saw it, I was like, what the heck is going on? Because he looked better, the safety room looked better with him there. Jadeveon Clowney with the shoulder / neck injury was limited. Dante Fowler was limited with the shoulder injury. Solomon Thomas with the calf was limited. That's 2 days in a row he's been limited. Dak Prescott was limited in Wednesday's practice. He was full with that hip bruise that I think that they mentioned. Tyler Smith with the knee was limited. He was upgraded to full on Thursday. Donovan Wilson with the elbow / shoulder was upgraded to full from limited on Wednesday as well. And then Perion Winfrey had another full practice with that back injury that he is coming back from off of IR. So that's the Cowboys injury report to start. Any comments, ladies? Anything that sticks out to you?
Well, just good news that Solomon Thomas, who was a DNP, did not practice, last week leading into Raiders, that he's been limited all week is a more positive sign.
Are you ladies getting a beat on that at all?
I wasn't here yesterday, so
No, that's okay. It's okay.
People.
Didn't talk to him yesterday, but the fact that he's getting some work on the field and not just on, cords or working in the end zone with Britt Brown, director of rehab, is a better sign.
Okay.
Yeah. I was in the locker room. He wasn't one of the guys who talked. He was kind of in and out of there. But same as Christy says, I mean, even if he doesn't suit up on Sunday, it's still a positive sign where we're at in the season. If they can get a win, most likely you'll see him the following week.
Yeah. You gotta be
4 days later.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then Dak said, it was a deal with his hip. He landed on it, and sore. But if this were not a short week, if it weren't a Monday night game, and this was more of a regular week, he likely would have been able to practice on Wednesday.
No, so you just gotta be positive, or you gotta feel confident about just the depth that they finally have, though, at that position. Because we couldn't be, if their injuries did happen the previous years, you couldn't feel good about what they have going on. But so yeah, regardless if he does play or not, I feel confident that those guys are.
Yeah, it's definitely positive with a calf because it's a soft tissue injury. When I seen him on the injury when he didn't play last week, I was like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
We can go over to the Philadelphia Eagles practice report as well. Lane Johnson with the foot injury with the Liz Frank sprain. He did not practice yesterday. He is expected to not play on Sunday. Cam Jurgens, their center, was in he's in concussion protocol. He did not practice on Wednesday, but he was upgraded to limited on Thursday. That's a positive sign for that Philly offensive line. Miles Hinton, they're a tackle. He's a backup tackle for them. He was dealing with the back. He is full. Willie Lampkin, he's a guard / center for them. He's dealing with a knee / ankle. He was full. And Jalen Phillips, their outside linebacker, newly acquired outside linebacker, is dealing with a shoulder injury. He was limited on Wednesday, but he was upgraded to full. So both teams look fairly healthy going into this game right now, as it stands right now.
And so important with the 3 games in 12 days, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because this is a real gauntlet. It was interesting because Jake Ferguson, on his Thursday afternoon weekly call-in to 105.3 The Fan, the Cowboys flagship station here in Dallas, they were asking him about, the quick turnaround and things you have to do differently in preparing your body, and what does he tell the rookies and things like that. And he says, I was telling one of the rookies that, got the game Sunday and then next Thursday, and then we play again the next Thursday. And he goes, what? He's like, yeah, like Sunday, Thursday, 2 Thursdays. So,
I love when they don't know who's next. It's so funny to me. I guess they really take that 1-0 where my feet are.
no, we do. We kind of, we just get so tired of hearing it, and you roll your eyes, take them one game at a time. But literally, most players could not tell you who is on the schedule like 2 weeks from now, honestly.
Yeah, they're just focused on.
Yeah, they're taking in a lot of info during the week too,
Sure.
with like film and like being specific. But that's
And
funny.
it's like, I remember the Cardinals lost when Dak was up there, and he was like, they only had 2 wins this season? I didn't know that. That's just not what they focus on, I
Yeah,
guess.
because he's
my
looking at the
gosh.
Cardinals' defense, and studying that. And you know what? That's good.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it.
Bree said yesterday
focus on
she
other
can't
stuff.
live like that. She said, I can't live like that. I'll be thinking about the next week.
I know, but
I don't know. I sometimes do that, but I sometimes don't.
I do.
On and off. Sometimes it stresses me out a little bit. So I get it. But no, we got a little bit more to talk about. Cowboys, Eagles. We did break down the film. Aisha, shout out to you. We looked ahead, different sides of the ball. But I want to ask a question that we hadn't gotten to. What's a kind of quiet, underrated matchup that you feel the Cowboys have an advantage on?
Oh, advantage.
Ooh.
Huh, that's interesting.
Quietly.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Quietly?
Yeah.
Barnacles.
Like an underrated matchup. You feel that
Well, since they're not going to have Lane Johnson and it's going to be Fred Johnson, then it'll be left in. Of course, it'll be a rotation, but right, Williams, Ezeraku,
Yeah.
might and especially if you put 5 linemen down there, at times it could be Osa, right, Clowney. So I think that Fred Johnson is going to get to see several different guys.
Yeah.
And that, I know that the injury to Lane Johnson isn't a quiet thing, but that would probably be the biggest mismatch right now going into the game.
yeah, I don't know if there's any quiet. I think that's what's going to make this matchup so intense, is because there's not a lot of advantages, if you will, when you look at what Philly brings, especially when we're talking about their defense. But I will say the Cam Jurgens concussion protocol limited and where he's kind of at. I feel like that's something, depending if he's out, that's kind of a big deal. If you're
Sure. Since now defensive tackle is one of the strengths of the team. In 2 weeks, it's amazing.
so not
it's a
quiet,
miracle.
but that'll be a place where you're definitely looking to eat if he happens to be ruled out.
I was trying to look into some numbers about it because it's a part of the ball that we don't talk about enough, special teams. And I know that Philly in the beginning of the season was having issues with their returns. They were having guys on and off. They were trying to figure out who fit there. They tried Tank Bigsby there when they brought him in. Dallas has improved in punt coverage. You got guys like Maris Leofau and those guys coming downhill and tackling. I wonder if that's something that Dallas can put themselves in better position with special teams coverage, because Philly has kind of been abysmal on that side of the ball, trying to, get positive yardage and set that offense up. When you look at that offense, they're starting, close to their own end zone and stuff often. So starting field position, I think Dallas might have an advantage on the special teams unit and coverage against Philly.
think so?
Yeah, I actually have that for one of my keys.
Okay.
Yeah, although I will say that the coverage units the last couple weeks for Philly, particularly Detroit,
It's been better.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because that's why I was looking at it. I was like, when you look at them at the beginning of the season, you're like, to the last couple weeks, you're like, what the heck what they have going on down there? And I think they've been just trying to find steady guys to fit in there. So their linebackers, because they have so much depth at that linebacker spot, they help out on special teams. So anyway, special teams, maybe we see something fluky, or
Yeah, you're gonna have to flip the field on this game, and I don't want to give away. Or should we talk about it now?
Let's talk about it now.
Okay, drop your
Drop
numbers.
it.
No, because I'm just pulling something
the
out my
thing.
That was a good one.
It is difficult to move the ball against the Eagles. Duh, right? Although the Cowboys did score on their opening possession in week 1, and then Javonte Williams, the second of his 2 rushing touchdowns, was first play of the second quarter. In the second half of that opener, week 1, there were only 3 points scored in the entire second half. But the point is, we know that Philly's defense is stout. And so the way that you have to do this game, in my mind, is flip the field, and you're going to have Turpin I'm sorry. The entire return game for the Cowboys has been below average. I know you spoke
I
about
agree.
it earlier this week. It has been below average, and it cannot be below average this Sunday. Or moving forward against these really good teams, Kansas City, Detroit, and on and on. But if you can steal a first down or two, I mean, think about it. Instead of getting a ball, the kickoff going in the landing zone and Cavante returning it to the 24 or the 28, a touchback will put you at the 35. That's a first down right there. But if you don't get the touchback, if you can get a decent return to like the 35, 36, 38, that's like a first down and a half if you want to think about it that way. The other thing is stealing possessions, right? Mm-hmm. And having the defense set up the Cowboys offense. I know that takeaways, I speak about it ad nauseum throughout the season, but this time in particular, this has to be the ultimate complementary football game where special teams is setting up your offense, but also the defense in terms of stealing possession and putting the offense in a good spot. So
yeah, that's a good one. I went back to week one's where Dallas, of course, their drives began and where they ended. All their drives pretty much were either 31. Okay, so one of the drives, of course, second drive started at the 12. They got to the 1, of course, touchdown. Third drive, they started at the 31. The next drive, Dallas 12, Dallas 29, Dallas 26, Dallas 11, Dallas 18. So, certainly not getting much there in special teams, but you've gotten a lot of confidence, though, in the way that this team has shown that they can drive the length of the field. However, you don't want them problems against Philly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because they're betting on you to mess up, and that's what a lot of the good defenses do. I mean, that's something that Fangio's defense is really predicated over, is making you have to be methodical down the field. So, like Christy said, and every opportunity that you can get extra yardage, she's broken down, the hidden yardage in the special teams game and how it really affects both of the other units. I'm hoping that Dallas can, come out and play better there in this game, because I do also agree that I feel like Cavante Turpin's vision has not been the same. Obviously the blocking, the penalties, and things like that. That unit has been kind of up and down this season, ladies.
Well,
Are y'all shocked?
mainly, yes, mainly up and down. Not a lot of ups, more downs.
I mean, I try to be fair.
No, it's below average.
It is.
When you're in the mid-20s.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. When I say below average, I mean statistically, across the league where the rankings are. Yeah. So it's interesting, though, because with the 2 field goal kickers, Jake Elliott, he's hit some game winners. He's a good kicker for them. They have only attempted 14 field goals the entire season. 13 field goals. 10 games. Philly has only attempted 13 field goals in 10 games. Why is that?
Oh, wow.
Because they are number 1 by a lot in the red zone. They score touchdowns on 75% of possessions in the red zone. That's crazy.
Nuts.
Yeah. You want the bad news?
There's more?
Go ahead, please.
About to say Cowboys.
Oh, no, let me put it in a good way. The Cowboys' red zone defense has improved because it's gone from 32 to 29. So now they're only 4th worst in red zone.
She's trying to be funny.
They're improving.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
But
They're improving. But the point is the strength of Philly in terms of scoring touchdowns is a weakness of the Cowboys defense, and the Cowboys defense through 10 games has allowed touchdowns on 67% of opponents' possessions. So they're giving up a touchdown 2 out of 3 times. So it's like, man, what's up with Jake Elliott, and why aren't they? What's this low number of field goals? They can't get in field goal position. No, they're scoring touchdowns.
they don't have to.
Yeah, they don't have to settle for it because they're going for it on 4th down, right? And just keep matriculating the ball closer and closer and closer, and then ultimately punching it in when they get in the red zone. So kudos to them.
All right, we got to take our first break here on Girls Talk, Boys Talk. Y'all know the drill. It's Friday. It's time for Bullseye or Bust. Up next here on Girls Talk, Boys Talk.
When you're on the field, you know what it takes to lead your team and play with confidence. But that confidence shouldn't just stop at game time. It should follow you off the field, too. Join over 500 NFL players who trust Invisalign, the #1 doctor-recommended clear aligner brand. Ready to take the first step towards a smile you'll love? Visit Invisalign.com/NFL and find a doctor near you today. Transform your smile and take your confidence to the next level, both on the field and off.
How does the cheerleader's hair always look so perfect? We asked, and they shared one of their biggest beauty secrets. If you want hair like theirs and confidence to match, use Babyliss Pro styling tools. The Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders use Babyliss Pro curling irons to get those perfect game day curls. To get the hair you see on the cheerleaders, head to BabylissPro.com. Use the code Cowboys20 for 20% off Babyliss Pro tools, the official styling tools of the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. Get the discount while it lasts. Offer may be withdrawn at any time at advertiser's discretion.
Discover Aiden, the official luggage partner of the Dallas Cowboys and Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. Known for top-tier engineering and craftsmanship, Aiden offers more than just bags. Originating from Australia and designed in New York, it merges fashion, design, and culture. Used by Dallas Cowboys players, staff, and the entire organization, Aiden provides style and functionality for all travelers. Visit AidenTheBrand.com and use code AidenXCowboys for 25% off your purchase. Travel like your favorite stars with Aiden.
All right, Cowboys fans, this one's for us. If the men in your life bleed blue and silver like we do, I've found the perfect way to elevate their game day rituals. Gillette just released their best razor in Cowboys colors, and it is everything a Cowboys fan could want. The new Gillette Labs official Dallas Cowboys licensed razor combines his Cowboys pride with Gillette's best shave. And with 50% longer lasting blades, it is truly the gift that keeps on giving. Get it while you can at Gillette.com/NFL. Gillette's best shave is also available as heated.
Celebrate the season at Cowboys Christmas Extravaganza, powered by Reliant at the Star in Frisco. Join us every Friday and Saturday night from November 21st to December 20th for an electrifying holiday performance. For details, visit thestardistrict.com.
Girls talk loud, boys talk slick. Nicole said Aisha got moves real quick. Bree with the stats, Christy with the facts. Friday night lights, no time to relax. Got my squad tight, like the Dallas team. Dak dropping bombs, CD running free. George Pickens out there pulling studs. Bullseye or bust, no ifs or fronts. Bullseye or bust, we don't play soft. Hit the target clean, take the edge off.
Wake up!
There we go.
Nice. That was powerful.
It's paying off. All that practice.
All that practice, man. I love that.
Big girl.
For you. Growing up.
Big girl voice.
All right. Bullseye or bust? You ready for number one?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
George Pickens finishes with over 130 receiving yards and a touchdown against the Eagles.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go bust. It's a little excessive. Just because I don't think Vic Fangio is going to allow that to happen. We saw it in the first game, where he switched his number one corner from Pickens to CD and then kind of slowed up CD a little bit in that second half. So I just think Fangio has a defensive mind where that's not going to happen. But I do think he's going to have a better game than what we saw when he faced the Eagles. That, of course, that was his first game as a Dallas Cowboy. 4 targets. 3 catches, 30 yards. Yeah, he's definitely going to surpass that number, but I don't think it'll be that high.
I'll go with a touchdown, but I'm with Bree. I think 130 is hopeful.
Okay.
I mean, I hope we're wrong. I hope
that'd
it's a
be
bullseye.
nice. That'd be a fun.
Let's go with the bullseye.
That'll be a fun locker room after for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with bullseye because I think that Philly secondary opposite of Quinyon Mitchell, they're gonna have to make some decisions. And I thought that Mina Crimes brought up a really good point yesterday, talking about the fact that when they help, that's gonna open up space. There should be run after catch opportunity. That's where I think it could come from. If they do decide to try to take away CeeDee Lamb first, or however they decide to do it, how you were talking about, Bree, I feel like with them having to maybe roll a safety over there, Pickens has shown that he can get yards after catch. He's actually thrived in that. So maybe some of that extra yardage comes from him being able to run on the fly. This is a really good tackling team for Philly, but their safeties can take some bad angles. and get a little aggressive because they're aggressive. So
Is Fangio gonna target Pickens instead?
we don't know because at this point in the season, who do you think they're going to be more
poison?
I feel like that's who they'll start
poison.
with for some. I just have a feeling.
But if they do that, then CD
CD
had
will go.
he had over 100. He had close to 130 last time.
and he
120.
dropped all them balls.
So that's what I'm saying.
Still got just
Not yet to throw that out there.
It's to me, it's gonna be one of them. It just depends on how.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one of them will have over 100 yards.
All right. Bullseye or bust? That wasn't very great. Dallas holds Philly's run game to 65 yards as a whole.
Oof. That's gonna be a bust for me.
These are wild.
No, that's gonna be a bust for me. Don't get it twisted. Their run game is mixed struggling, but I can't see it mixed struggling that bad. I think Dallas is better up front, and more equipped to stop their run, maybe under 100 yards.
They're averaging 88 on the road, so I don't know.
I mean, it's close. That's what I'm saying. I think they can do under 100 yards, but 65. If they do 65 yards, maybe we will jump on the table for you next time we come in here.
Really?
Yeah.
Chris said no.
Oh my God, Chris said no.
Oh yeah, Chris said this isn't a stable platform.
okay.
They don't need no loss.
It's fine.
All right,
Like some
some
It
towels.
could hold Aisha.
Betty.
Couldn't hold all of it.
Oh my God.
She
No,
does.
it's a compliment.
I know because I'm this big. She that big too.
Okay.
Good. Oh, what you got? Did y'all say your thing?
I said bust.
Bust.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Cool. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Bullseye or bust.
That was good. That was good.
Confident.
Yeah, I'm getting better at it. I'm not as scared on the mic.
I love that. Quentin Williams records 2 tackles for loss and 2 sacks.
Ooh, 2 sacks.
2 tackles for loss and 2 sacks. In my mind, that's 4 sacks. Ooh, that's a good win.
That is a good one. Because Jalen holds the ball. I know you've been talking about it all week.
You got it, girl.
Ooh.
Break it down.
Ooh.
Break it down.
Wow. The 2 tackles for loss for sure.
I did.
I'd go with the 2 TFLs for sure.
Yeah,
1 sack for sure. 2. You know what?
give him a half
the
one.
heck?
Give him a half one. Give him a half one. It's going to be up for debate.
Okay. You know what? Heck, bull. We're going to speak it into existence. Thank you, Nicole.
Heck.
What about you, Bree?
I'm gonna go bust just because I think they'll have multiple sacks. I just don't think they'll come both from him. Right. I think everybody's gonna eat again.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to go bust because I think it's going to be a collective effort and look for Donovan Izaraku.
Yeah. Nicole, what do you have for that?
Yeah.
I know you proposed the stuff, but we need to.
Oh, I was
need
going to
you
go
make a stand.
bullseye
Okay.
easily. 1.5 sacks
Easily.
last week.
Wait a minute. Oh, you went to have last week.
No,
I
I'm
was gonna
saying,
say,
yeah,
didn't you say it was 2?
No. Yeah, 1.5 sacks last week. I believe 4 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, season high, 5 pressures. That's easy for him. Easy work. Easy money. All right. Did you say bust?
Yes, I did.
Say bust? Okay.
I mean, we just talked about Cam Jurgens. I mean, he's on the injury report. He is a little bit banged up. So,
We shall
if
see.
anybody can take advantage of stuff like that, it is a Quentin Williams and a Kenny Clark.
Love to have that problem. Your turn.
Yep.
Yay!
I'm about to piss you off. Bullseye or bust?
We'll take it.
You gonna take it?
It made me feel like a Disney Channel, like how you be doing.
Well, like,
It was.
you ever watch Disney Channel?
Yeah, I just didn't get that from what I just did.
Oh well.
Fine.
I love Disney.
Okay.
Okay.
Dallas holds Philly to under 17 points Sunday.
Oh.
Wait, say it again.
Dallas holds Philly to 17 points.
Now, baby, they only average
Under
about
17.
17 or under?
points.
Yeah, that's not far below their season
They're
average.
average, but the Dallas defense is not
They be playing games.
average quite yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a little hopeful.
I'm going bust. I think they'll get over 20 points.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a low 20s game, both teams.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bust. Just because I just don't think the Dallas defense is there yet.
Okay. This brings me to my next one.
Oh God.
Bullseye or bust? I don't know. Maybe it's just Friday. It's not working. Cowboys defense out sacks the Eagles' performance. So, like, Cowboys defense has more sacks than
Ooh.
Eagles defense.
You know what? I'm going to go bullseye.
I
on
was about
that.
to say,
yeah,
yeah.
bullseye, because Dak's he's going to get rid of the ball. Okay.
Yeah.
And unlike Jalen, who holds it, Dak gets rid of it. I mean, we've talked about it the last few weeks. I mean, even only sacked twice, but at Denver, but harassed habitually and able to get rid of the ball. Affected, right? I mean, I think he'll be affected on nearly every pass, but hurried and hit, but sacked. I think that he just gets rid of the ball too quickly.
That's fair. Even last week, one sack?
I'm torn.
One sack once, I believe. But even then.
I believe so, yeah.
It was one sack last week, but
Okay.
Sorry, keep going.
I don't know. I don't trust him. But I guess I also just watched Josh Allen take 8 hits last night, or 8 sacks. I was like, what is going on over there? But I will agree with Christy on that point. I think Dak's IQ and what he's shown, he'll get rid of the ball, at least throw it away, you know what I mean, and escape it rather than Jalen. But it's just the Phillies defense. It's like saying anybody's going to outdo them in anything. But I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm going to go bullseye too. I think you have better help protection than Philly does right now. I don't think Philly's tight ends have particularly been good in pass protection when they've been asked to do it this year. Obviously, Dallas Goedert is their guy, but I think he's more interested in catching the ball. And Saquon Barkley has been underwhelming, to say the least, in pass protection. And as on the inverse, Javonte Williams has been fantastic in that department this year. So I'm going to say it being a home game, guys being rowdy, maybe there's some miscommunications with some of the stuff they want to do. I think Dallas has the better help protectors. So I'm going to go bullseye.
All right, Chrissy, your turn.
Bullseye or bust.
That was actually not bad.
Okay.
That was good.
I know she has a little flair on hers.
I liked it. I'm dead. Dallas holds A.J. Brown to under 50 yards.
Ooh.
Or AJ.
Is that because of Dallas or is it because of AJ? What is the reason
AJ
why?
or Jalen.
Oh, my goodness. They're like a toxic couple.
They coordinators, they biggest op.
Now, I mean, they obviously targeted him frequently and early last week, which I think they will do again this week. So I'm going to go bust on that.
Okay.
How many?
Under 50.
I'll go bullseye. I think this is a team that got away from going to Devontae Smith, and I think, in my opinion, I think that's who they should and will go to heavily. I think they're over the trying to make both receivers happy. They're also trying to win games and continue to win games. And I think the OC needs to stand on business and just give it to what's working, and that's Devontae Smith.
I'm going to go bust, but I don't think it's going to be too far off. Yeah, Jalen is having to throw into a lot of tight windows. A lot of their barnacles, their concepts, their passing concepts and route trees are not really married to each other. There's a lot of stagnant type stuff, and I don't really think that they're trying to. I don't think if the OC's trying to work guys open and things like that. So for me, I think the way that Dallas, if they get the opportunity to kind of play downhill, the secondary, how they did last week, that they'll be okay. But I think it's going to be more than 50, but not a lot.
Well, can I just add one more thing? A.J. Brown has played 9 games. He hadn't done all 10. He was inactive for a game, I think 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago. So 9 games. He's averaging 4.2 catches per game and 51 yards per game.
It's close. It's a good one.
So Nicole hit it right on the head there.
Yeah,
with
like
that,
it's a
with
good
the
one.
research on that.
Do you think that if they get behind in the game, though, because we talked about that on here, is that they kind of let them play a little bit more freely when they're trying to come back in games and stuff like that. So I wonder, Dallas still has to look for explosive plays, and AJ can do that.
That brings me to my next one.
Oh, Lord.
Bullseye or bust? That was better. The Cowboys. Sorry, let me reword this. There's one full quarter where the Cowboys shut the Eagles out. So 0 points in one quarter for the Eagles.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
Picture face. Yeah, one full quarter, the Cowboys shut the Eagles out.
Well, they did it in the fourth quarter of the opener. They might have done it in the first quarter as well.
They wasn't that good yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, they wouldn't that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's hard.
Just one quarter.
1 quarter.
Just one. You want me to say half?
Field goals are nothing.
I'll go first quarter. Okay, whatever. Bullseye. Whatever. I'll be the one.
I love it. She's throwing all the chips down.
Yeah.
I'm looking at who else they face and who else has done it, but it looks like.
Yeah, they scored in the first 3 quarters in week 1, and I know that's a different defense since then, but they did hold them without a score in the fourth quarter.
I'm going to go bust because I don't know what else to do. Okay. But it would be, I think it would be impressive.
So. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold them without a touchdown for sure, but you said score, so.
I'm over here cheating. I'm looking at other teams who have done it.
Who you see?
Yeah,
Rams. Rams did it.
Defense is tough.
I know, like everybody, like Bucks did it,
Kind of in
and
between.
it's all fourth quarter too, which is
All fourth?
which is interesting.
Oh, okay. Now her discovering something. And
They just run out of gas, I guess. I'm not trying to hate, but I think Dallas defense just needs a little bit of work. I don't think they just. I'm gonna go bust on it.
Cool beans. Bullseye or bust? The Cowboys finish a perfect 100% in the red zone.
That's a bust.
As I go out my camera.
A little bust. I'd like to be wrong, but Christy laughed.
how close? How close?
Yeah.
Look, how close are they getting to the? Because if it's like 2-3 yards, I'm gonna be like, yeah. If it's either one there, I'm scared. It's gonna be bust for me.
Bust.
Yeah, their average in the red zone, 61%, so that's ranked 13th, the Cowboys offense. And so that's going to be, and but the Eagles defense, you think, oh man, vaunted, they're probably very stingy in the red zone. Literally middle of the pack, ranked 15th, allowing touchdowns on 59% of opponents' visits to the red zone. So not as stout as you would think. That number did catch me by surprise a little bit, to be honest.
What are you looking at?
I'm saying she trying to get where she got.
I'm not.
That's not the same thing.
It's her read.
That's her book.
It's the same thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I
Her
thought
book-
her
Her book just looks cooler.
Yeah. Her.
Yeah,
organized.
yeah. It's just got
hella
it's got a
organized.
little more, but
Mine
it's
be
the
looking
same. A lot of the
different
pages
by
are
the
the
end
same.
of the
I
week.
try.
I'm like,
It's all right. It's all good.
good information.
Bullseye or
Stupid.
sorry. Bullseye or bust? Dallas.
Uh-oh. Nicole's working the glasses this time.
Dallas creates 2 turnovers
Oh,
against Philly.
your lips to God's ears. No, that's again what I said in the first section. You have to steal a possession or two, and the defense, you have to play complementary football on Sunday against a team like Philly that's so good. 2 is a lot, though.
Oh.
Yeah, that may be ambitious.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 against the Raiders.
I don't.
It's an over.
There were 0 by the Cowboys in week 1, by the way.
You gotta stop. It's a no for me, dog. I'm gonna say bust. I wonder. I'm predicting at least 1 turnover on downs. Listen, I don't know. I know it's gonna be hard with the push.
If you do turnover on downs, I'll go with that. But you mean interceptions or that? Yeah.
He's taking care of the football.
They only have
he
4
playing safe.
turnovers.
'Cause
They
he
only
ain't-
have 4 turnovers in 10 games.
Yes.
Jalen Hurts has thrown 1 interception. Okay, so all the stuff about he holds the ball and there's meat out on the bone, and he's not turning it loose and so many yards left out on the field. All true, but Philly does not beat themselves.
Yeah, they don't.
And Jalen doesn't turn over the ball.
Yeah.
So, and guess what? They're 8-2.
So if you get some, you gotta. It can't be like a turnover. It gotta be a take away.
Very
Y'all
much so.
force the issue.
He's so chill. It's like his whole locker room turns on him, and he just chilling.
Maybe that's why.
Chilling. But they turned on him. They had these same alike problems last season, and they just happened to win the whole goddamn thing. So I wouldn't care either, because I'm winning.
Hey!
That's very true.
Bree said she's not falling for that.
Screaming. Last one. Bullseye or bust. Pickens has more receiving yards than the entire Eagles wide receiver room.
Ooh.
You so petty. For
Oh,
I am.
wow.
that was
The whole
I like that one.
Chrissy egging me on. It's hilarious.
petty.
The whole.
They ain't been doing that much, so that's why she coming up with these numbers. But they have been playing really good defenses, so it's kind of like an illusion. I mean, they look rusty and dusty offensively, schematic wise, but God, that one's hard. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I
'Cause
agree.
I think that they collectively are gonna wake up for this game. The Eagles, I think they're gonna wake up for this game. I don't think they're
I feel
gonna
like everybody wakes up when they play the Cowboys.
Of course.
It's weird. I don't like it.
I don't think that they're gonna like flip a script. Philly is a momentum team. As they build momentum during the game, you can kind of feel it. They can take the air out of a stadium. I hope that Dallas would like it being like you mentioned the other days yesterday that it's the first game, home game with Marshawn being gone, all that stuff. I hope that energy kind of resonates through there because if they get some momentum, they can really, maybe make some explosive plays. I'm gonna go no, bust. I'm gonna go bust.
All right. Well, we got to take our second break here. Last break of the show. We got Christy's Fun Fact.
And then
for Friday up next here on Girls Talk, Boys Talk. We'll be right back.
When you're on the field, you know what it takes to lead your team and play with confidence. But that confidence shouldn't just stop at game time. It should follow you off the field, too. Join over 500 NFL players who trust Invisalign, the #1 doctor-recommended clear aligner brand. Ready to take the first step towards a smile you'll love? Visit Invisalign.com/NFL and find a doctor near you today. Transform your smile and take your confidence to the next level, both on the field and off.
How does the cheerleader's hair always look so perfect? We asked, and they shared one of their biggest beauty secrets. If you want hair like theirs and confidence to match, use Babyliss Pro styling tools. The Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders use Babyliss Pro curling irons to get those perfect game day curls. To get the hair you see on the cheerleaders, head to BabylissPro.com. Use the code Cowboys20 for 20% off Babyliss Pro tools, the official styling tools of the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. Get the discount while it lasts. Offer may be withdrawn at any time at advertiser's discretion.
Discover Aiden, the official luggage partner of the Dallas Cowboys and Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. Known for top-tier engineering and craftsmanship, Aiden offers more than just bags. Originating from Australia and designed in New York, it merges fashion, design, and culture. Used by Dallas Cowboys players, staff, and the entire organization, Aiden provides style and functionality for all travelers. Visit AidenTheBrand.com and use code AidenXCowboys for 25% off your purchase. Travel like your favorite stars with Aiden.
All right, Cowboys fans, this one's for us. If the men in your life bleed blue and silver like we do, I've found the perfect way to elevate their game day rituals. Gillette just released their best razor in Cowboys colors, and it is everything a Cowboys fan could want. The new Gillette Labs official Dallas Cowboys licensed razor combines his Cowboys pride with Gillette's best shave. And with 50% longer lasting blades, it is truly the gift that keeps on giving. Get it while you can at Gillette.com/NFL. Gillette's best shave is also available as heated.
Capture frame-worthy holiday photos with Santa at the Star, presented by Monument Realty. Santa will be spreading holiday cheer from November 21st all the way through Christmas Eve. For more information and to book your visit, head to thestardistrict.com/Santa. Register before December 7th to save $5.
Wake up! I feel like we were missing that. Shout out to Aisha for practicing that. That means
Came
a
in here
lot.
with confidence.
Yeah, that means a lot, man.
Gonna have to do a holiday version of that coming up. Like through the after Thanksgiving, kind of or maybe like some jingle bells behind it or something.
Ooh. But like, how do I like word that differently in a Christmas?
Yeah.
wake up.
Wake up.
We'll work on it. Okay.
Just needs a little bit more practice.
Just say jingle bells or jingle all the way or
Ho ho ho.
or happy
you go.
holidays.
There you go.
Or Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Work on that.
Well,
We're gonna work
yeah, we
on
gotta go. We
think
gotta
about
go deep into the like Christmas wheel and find like a saying or something.
Okay.
From like Home Alone or something.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll think of.
Okay, do it right now. Just
All right, Christy, it's time. You're talking about going deep into the bag about the different names. Christy, go deep into the bag about your fun facts. What you got?
football-y or non-football-y? I'll do real quick. Maybe do both. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, all this supposed dysfunction and things with Philly, and all they do is win.
Okay,
Just
no matter
kinda-
what, yeah.
Yeah. No, I just want to put this in perspective. Why do Philly fans like Nick Sirianni when, everybody else just like, oh, that guy, the way he gets in people's faces on the sideline and stuff. Put this in perspective, his winning percentage of .718, how awesome is that? In the Super Bowl era, only one head coach in NFL history has a higher winning percentage, and it's by just a little bit, and that's John Madden. So I just want to put in perspective what Nick has accomplished up there in Philadelphia and how consistent they are, maybe not in their numbers statistically, game to game. We know sometimes it ain't pretty, but give me an ugly win every single time over a pretty loss. And only John Madden has a higher winning percentage in the Super Bowl era than Nick Sirianni. So a little appreciation for what our division rival, that Cowboys Nation, can't stand what they've done. Okay, now a fun one. Back in the 70s, there was a player for the Eagles who was a bartender and a teacher in South Philly, native of South Philly. His name was Vince Papale. Played for 3 years as a backup wide receiver and as a special teams ace. He was kind of Bill Bates before Bill Bates, all right? Special teams demon going down the thing. And obviously the Philly fans loved him because he was literally one of them. And if the name Vince Papale sounds somewhat familiar, even if you're not old like me and remember him actually playing, you may remember the movie Invincible with Mark Wahlberg, which is based on the life of Vince Papale. It came out in 2008. So here's the thing. They've got some great football scenes, and they even came to Texas Stadium and filmed, when Papale had a good game, made a good play against the Cowboys. Vince Papale was 6'2". He was the size of other football players. Mark Wahlberg is 5'8". So when they cast the movie, they had to cast football players, the teammates, and players for the other team that were a bit shorter, okay? Otherwise, if you had all these, like D1 or former NFL players, Mark Wahlberg would look small and everybody else would, look really tall. So they, it was kind of some, there were some semi-pro players, maybe some D3 players cast. Well, one of Vince Papale's teammates and one of the great wide receivers in Eagles history, some would argue the best, Harold Carmichael, 6'8" in real life. I mean, the real Harold Carmichael was 6'8", and the actor that they cast in the movie was 6'4". Because if they had first of all, it's hard to find a 6'8" person, that could do that. But anyway, so think about casting in that movie. But I highly recommend Invincible. You were talking about Disney earlier. It's great, and you see some, And I love me some Marky Mark.
That's what I was doing.
So it just makes my heart happy to think about Marky Mark,
You see,
even though he played a Philadelphia Eagle.
Wow.
But yeah,
I've
good
never
movie.
seen that movie.
Good
in
movie, and like I say,
2006.
they 2006 instead of 2008. Thank you. So they but they filmed scenes over here at Texas Stadium. I remember when they did that. It was in the off season. It's really exciting. Yeah.
another football movie I got to add to my list.
Yeah, Invincible, like Vince Papale, Invincible.
Mm-hmm.
And Merrill Reese, who's the voice of the Eagles, just like Brad Sham is the voice of the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Brad is 48 years now, Cowboys, and Merrill has him by 1 year. So 49 years, but Merrill is actually in the movie, and so, really voices the play-by-play. So it sounds identical because it's the same guy.
Wow. Invincible is the movie?
Invincible.
Well, who do y'all think is going to be invincible on Sunday?
Oh,
we got
I
our
like
Farmer's
that.
dog of the game. Who y'all got?
All right.
I almost started
Go.
What you almost
barking
did?
like a Yorkie. Who's going to be invincible?
Yep. That might be a stretch. I was just trying to
stretch.
It's going to be the farmer's dog.
The
Yeah.
farmer's
There we go.
dog of the week.
dog of the game.
I feel so like this is being thrust upon me.
Oh Lord.
I'm not ready. I'm still thinking. Do y'all have one?
I'm going to go
Brain.
Donovan Ezeraku.
That's so funny.
like
That's
that.
literally who I'm
Yeah.
thinking of. My head.
Start mine.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
of.
I'm gonna go Ezzy. Obviously, it's gonna be important to get pressure on Jalen Hurts. You know, there's some opportunities across the offensive line. He's been playing well week after week. I'm gonna go with Ezzy. I think that's the number one guy for me.
I'm going CeeDee Lamb because just of what happened when they faced each other and how I know it's just been sitting there. And we talked about how it was going to be him going into the next game, but to face the same team who gave him his worst game thus far, I just think it's going to be a little bit more personal. And yes, I expect Pickens to get hot, but I think this is going to be a CeeDee Lamb watch this type of moment.
I like that. I'm going to go Brandon Aubrey.
Okay.
Which I know we don't think of a kicker as being, like dog and, super tough and physical out there. But I think this is going to be a relatively low-scoring game. And I think that he'll have some long attempts because it's going to be so hard to matriculate the ball down the field against that defense. And I think that this will be a game similar to New York Giants where at the end it rides on Aubrey's foot. So I'm going to go with Aubrey.
I like that.
Wow. I'm going to go with Oso Digizua.
Like it,
I think
like
he benefited last week, just getting Quentin Williams in there with that Philly interior being kind of meh. I think he'll have the opportunity to tee off in this game and get some pressures and some penetration. I'm going to go with Oso Digizua.
I like that. Score predictions.
Yuck.
All right, I want you to show out today. I promise. I'm done. That's a wrap for today's show.
Oh.
This has been fun.
What?
Cowboys.
No score.
I know Aisha was like stressed out. Like,
I was like, I thought we were.
oh, y'all want to do it?
Y'all gonna do it?
Yay!
Go ahead. Y'all do y'all score
I know
predictions.
she be getting stressed out though, so
Y'all do y'all score predictions.
All right, what you got, Bree? What you got, Christy?
I think it stays in the 20s. 20s. I'm going to go Cowboys 27. Is that too much? No, I'm going to go 27.
I'll go 23-17 Cowboys.
I'm gonna. Dang. Okay. I was gonna say 21 Cowboys.
See, you and got your hair. See the strength that it puts you under.
Yeah, Cowboys 21.
You think the Cowboys
This pains me.
21-20?
Eagles. No, I'm gonna be bold. 21-14 Cowboys.
Oh my
Right.
God.
All
Oh,
right.
boy. I'm going to take a sip.
There you go. Fortune favors the bold.
Bree, take a sip.
What's in that?
Thirsty? Christy, you're sick. All right, it's gonna be a fun one.
Aisha.
I'm gonna go 20. Yeah, that's
She's like, wait, my turn.
My bad.
That's okay. No, that's okay. Carry the two. I'm gonna go 23-28 Cowboys.
We all picking Cowboys?
Wow.
It's a home game. They about to turn up. They about to turn up.
Phil Mort, yeah.
They about to have fun.
We've all been drinking from Breeze.
I seriously, like the other night, I was sitting there, like, just kind of thinking about the game.
It's
And
not out of reach.
it's Philly week. I ain't never scared. It's Philly week. And then on top of that, like, they play each other tough every time. It's going to be a good game.
That game was for the taking for the Cowboys in week 1.
And they know that.
There.
And they know that.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
I'm ready.
Absolutely.
So are they. Hopefully, I think they are.
Get them green people out of here.
I'm screaming. Cowboys, Eagles, week 12, gonna be a fun one. But that's a wrap for today's show, y'all. We gotta wrap up. Talking Cowboys is next. We are back here though, 8 a.m. Monday morning, and we love y'all for watching. For Brianna Aldridge, Christy Scales, Aisha Morrison, I'm Nicole Hutchison. We'll see y'all back here next week.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.